So right now, the Texas housing market is locked in a brutal triangle death match between the home sellers, home buyers, and the home builders. And really the story of this battle is inventory. That's kind of been the great story over the past 5 years. We didn't have enough inventory back in the pre-pandemic days, and now we've got a lot of inventory and people are really seeing the crunch. So home sellers are competing against home builders that are giving away all this money and all these incentives, especially in Texas. This is one of the states where they are giving the most incentives per listing. Home sellers are feeling that pinch and having to drop their price and offer a ton in closing costs. And my home buyers are seeing the benefit of that. They're seeing the benefit of that. But what I'm noticing is in the negotiations for home sellers on resale homes, they are very tight negotiations because those home sellers want to hold on to as much equity as possible. Home buyers know that we are in a high inventory buyers type market, so they want a deal. And right now I'm seeing a lot of headbutting, all right? So I've been in some really tough negotiations over these past few weeks, and I can foresee more of that coming as prices get more pressure. All right, let's dive into some numbers. This is your housing market update for Texas, March 2025. My name is Stephen Harris. All I do all day is help home buyers make smart decisions about the homes that they want to buy or sell. If you're looking to do either one of those things in the state of Texas, holler at me. I've got an amazing team all throughout the state that gets things done. We have a proven system to offer stress-free transaction. All right, let's get to the data. So I'm gonna start Texas as a whole, then zoom my way down to the major metros, Austin, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, and Killeen for Cavazos area because that's where I'm at. All right, let's get into it. So median list price for the state of Texas is $369,900. The median price on new listings is $355,000. So that's good. The median price on new homes coming on the market is a little bit lower than the median list price for homes that are already active. And I want to say that we got new construction data in this. So resale homes they're cheaper. All right, so this 183 per square foot average is probably a little bit closer to like 165 when it comes to like an actual resale home. Average days on market is 125. The median days, which is actually a little more realistic view, that's dropping down a little bit. You see, we got a little dip there. All right, that's down to 84. That's good. Price decreases holding steady at about 35%. About a third of the homes on the market right now are overpriced. I've been out viewing a whole lot of homes for clients, and yes, I can definitely agree with that. There's 108,000 homes for sale right now in Texas, and we are really back to those pre-pandemic numbers. But it's a little bit lower than it was November of last year. So we've actually dropped down. So that's a good thing. Median rent, $2,150. And we are in a slight seller's market, but it's a slight seller advantage, but I think we're in a buyer's market because you have the home seller and the home builder competing for the attention of the home buyer, and they're willing to offer incentives and price drops in order to get it. So we are in a buyer's market here in Texas. Might be a great time to come scoop up something. And here's why we are seeing the numbers that we're seeing. I want to zoom in real quick on the inventory. So Texas housing market is like always a story of inventory, right? We didn't have enough in 2020, 2021, and now we've got too much. And we're seeing the number of homes for sale reach the levels that they were back in 2019, pre-pandemic, pre-housing boom. And I want to show y'all this, how Texas is comparing to everywhere else with a little heat map of like the percentage that it has grown. So the amount of homes for sale, more than 50%. So the amount of homes for sale from 2019 to now 2025, like that increase of around 50%. The green is where you see the major increases. That's going to be the major buyers markets. Look, Texas, all green, all green, except for just a few counties. Same thing over here going on over here in Florida. Then over here kind of in the Midwest and the West, that's happening too. But like East Coast, like they still don't have enough homes over there. All right, so that is really the great tale when it comes to Texas real estate. And if we pop in on, let's do Austin. So I want to see our inventory change. So from year over year, this time last year, we had 20%, 19.6% less homes on the market. okay? So 5,600 homes for sale in the Austin metro. Let's look at the median list price. 519 is the median list price, and the median price for the new listings is 514. Those are very close. I think that's actually a good thing. That's a sign of a pretty healthy market. Price per square foot, $238. For a resale, I think that's probably closer to like $220. Depends on where you are, of course. There are some more high demand areas, but I think that's probably closer to like $220. Could even really be $205. Average days on market, 122. Median days on market, 84. So if your house is sitting, it might not be you, it might just be the market, but price decrease, look at that. Almost 41% of the homes on the market have seen a price decrease in this past month. That is wild, and that does show that we're still pretty well overpriced here, all right? So median rent in Austin has shot up a little bit to $22.69. It says we got 7,500 homes, but that's for a smaller area. I think, what did I get over here? We didn't have 7,500. We've got more, 5,600, man. So there's a little discrepancy. So this one says we got 5,600 homes. This other one says we've got 7,500 homes. So I think realistically, we're probably somewhere in the 6,500 range. So Austin area is still leaning over a slight seller's market, but I think buyers really do still have the leverage here as long as you're not asking for the moon and the stars. You might not get a big bargain on a resale home, but the builders are giving away everything. All right, let's pop over to San Antonio, New Braunfels area, since that's our close neighbor in Austin. 335K, and on the new listings, it is 320. Price per square foot, 180. The median days on market, that's going down too. We're seeing that seasonality. The spring market is starting to kick in, so watch this days on market. It should start to tick down a little bit as the spring season progresses. So many homes for sale out here. 12,000 homes for sale, my good Lord. And the median rent's $1,850, so it's not too bad for rent in that area, but I bet you the home sellers are feeling it. Price decreases at 42%, so Austin and San Antonio are usually very similar in their market stats, besides like the price, but still this 42% decrease, that's because of the inventory. That's because that triangle deathmatch that I was telling y'all about. All right, let's pop over to Houston. So Houston, 374.9 is the median list price. Looks like it shot up a little bit. And 365 is the median price of new listings. Average price per square foot, 176. Average days on market, they're seeing kind of the same thing here. It's dropping just by a little bit, right? But those average days on market going to 77. Price decreases at 33%. That's right in line with the rest of the state. 2,200 for rent out there. And then there are 27,000 homes in this Houston, Baytown, Sugarland area. I wanna go see what it says on my little inventory heat map over here. It says we got 23,000. So they're very, very close. Houston's another place that saw a big increase in inventory. So year over year, 28%. There's almost a third more homes on the market this year than it was last time this year. 22,000, so the 20,000. Man, what a huge market. Houston is a huge market, but I was just helping somebody in the Houston area not too long ago, and we were able to find them a really good deal. 100% disabled veteran. We got them in a house with pretty much no money down. It's gonna be a great situation for them, but it all depends on where you're shopping, okay? Because not every place is a bargain. You need an experienced agent to point you in the right direction. All right, let's pop over to the next one. So let's go to Dallas. Dallas still's got that slight seller advantage more than any other metro that we've been in, right? That's at 35. That's because Dallas is still in pretty high demand. All right, median list price is $438, and the median price of new listings $429. It's relatively close, $200 a square foot. So that's probably more realistically like $185, $180 for a reseller. And average days on market 107, median days 77, and that's not really moving. So they're not seeing the seasonality that we're seeing, but they're seeing a lot of price decreases, 42% of the homes on the market, and they got a lot of inventory. So even with 23,000 homes on the market, they are still having a slight seller's advantage. And that's just a testament to like how not only big and diverse that Dallas market is, but like how desirable it is. The market action is picking up on it, so it was a little slower and it's just been creeping its way up. Now we're at a 35 slight seller advantage. What's that look like? When you as a buyer go and bid on a resale home, you're probably not gonna get all of your closing costs paid, maybe just some. You're probably not gonna get your closing costs and a price drop, right? You probably get one or the other. And then for the builders, they're probably giving big interest rate buy downs and you might still have to pay a small portion of your closing costs. Like that's what that ends up looking like. All right, let me pop over here to Killeen for Cavazos area. So first, median list price is $252. Median price on new listings is $254, and the price per square foot is $149. This is more like $100. So right now, Killeen has a lot of inventory, but the inventory that is on the market, it's not super great, right? At a certain price point, this kind of $250 and below, it's not that great. And this also has new construction data. So I think really for my people that are selling, if you are reselling a home that is not super updated and modern, I think a more realistic price per square foot for you is right around 100, 102, somewhere in there, all right? Median days on the market, so we're starting to see PCS season, so that's 77. That is gonna also start to go down over time. Price decreases, we've seen it go down from 36 to 33. That's good, that's because the market velocity is picking up. More people are buying homes, but look, the market action is like, nope, actually, it's not picking up. It says it's slowing down slightly, but let's keep a good eye on this because I think over the next couple months, we'll see this number start to tick back up. Median rent has ticked back up. Inventory, only 617 homes for sale in that area, but I wanna like zoom out a little bit on the metro as a whole. And there's 1,600 homes for sale in that kind of metro, Killeen, Temple, Harker Heights. As you go to Temple and Harker Heights, the prices start to go up, but what I gave you earlier was Killeen prices. So hopefully that helped if you're thinking about buying or selling a home in this Texas market. Hopefully these numbers give you a little bit of an idea of what you're about to get into. Like I said, there's like a little standoff happening between the builders, the home sellers, and the buyers. Buyers want a deal. Builders want to get rid of inventory as fast as possible, so they're offering incentives. And my home sellers, they want to retain as much equity as they possibly can, so they're being a little less lenient on things like closing costs or price drops or even repairs. So when you get out here into this market and you're expecting that seller to just bend over backwards for you, you might want to go get a new construction because they really might not do it. All right, hope this has been helpful. All the contact info is below, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.